After a gap of over 3 years, Brand USA conducted its first roadshow in India recently. Jackie Ennis, Vice President Global Markets Brand USA, who led the roadshow, tells India Outbound that India is already the fourth largest source market and that the momentum is set to grow with rising flight connectivity. Ennis adds that the visa delays, though still long, have been curtailed dramatically in the past few months and visa situation should continue to improve.
2022 was a rebound year, as is, I think, really 2023. We're still in that post-recovery phase of the pandemic, but I think the news from India is all good. We have seen in 2022, India was the fourth largest source market of overseas international visitors to the US, with 1.256 million visitors, which was only 15% down on our numbers in 2019. So really great rebound. We're also happy that Indian students are the #1 source of international students to the United States. Again, really positive. January, February, March is typically a slower time of year for all international visitation to the United States, but we've seen over 200,000 Indian visitors to the US. I definitely think, worldwide, I think, post-pandemic, visiting friends and relatives, the VFR market has been really instrumental in the recovery efforts, because obviously there was that pent-up demand to see close friends and family that have been cut off from each other over the pandemic. So we definitely saw that with the Indian traveler, but leisure travelers too. I think we're very confident that with the airlift capabilities that we have and connectivities to the US from India, be it non-stop or be it the one-stop, that's really important. I think we've actually seen some increased connectivity from Air India in terms of their service into San Francisco. We have 46 direct flights from India to the US, 16 of which go into San Francisco. So great connectivity there. Also, United and American Airlines also have direct connectivity. But I think it's also really important to remember that the Indian traveler is used to going one stop, whether that's via our partners through Europe, so KLM, Air France, British Airways, Lufthansa, great connectivity through Europe, but then also again through the Middle East, and Emirates, Qatar, Etihad have great service into the US, plus Turkish Airlines. And then also we have the Pacific. So I think actually overall connectivity, again, compared to other destinations or other global markets that Brand USA services, the connectivity from India is actually very good. Yes. For sure, the demand for first-time visas is at an all-time high, and there has been significant problems that have been reported in the press about the capabilities of getting a visa for the US. I think the first thing to remember is that there is no wait time to renew a 10-year visa, so that's very important. There are still lots of Indian travelers who have valid 10-year visas that can travel to the United States. And I think one of the big pluses is that the US government has really acknowledged that the backlog of new visas is an issue for India, and they have dispatched more workers, more consul workers to work on new visas that they have ever done before. So we've always typically focused on Delhi and Mumbai, obviously, but we've also worked very hard in Chennai, Bangalore, And this year we've done events already in Chandigarh and Bangalore. We've done events Ahmedabad. This year, we are definitely trying to get more face-to-face. The fact that this is the first sales mission in 3.5 years, we really recognize the need to be back in market and to be back meeting with the tour operators and the travel agencies and the media face-to-face. I think everyone has lost the appetite for virtual meetings now. So that is really the main focus of our efforts, and also creating that platform and the environment to bring our partners with us, creating opportunities so that it's not just Brand USA, but it's all the partners that are interested in working with the Indian market, that they have the capabilities and the opportunity to meet with the tour operators that are really pushing and promoting the United States. Into Nature's Wild is Brand USA's third giant screen movie. We've had 2 previous movies, which were the collaboration with McGilvery-Freeman Films and Brand USA. The first one was came out in 2016 that celebrated the 100th anniversary of the national parks. The second was 2018 with America's Musical Journey that looked at the US via the lens of music. And now the third is Into Nature's Wild, which is again about really celebrating the epic landscapes and the diversity of experiences that you can have in the United States.